watch a running back will catch the ball, but he's not going to run with the ball like this because he's not stupid. He's going to secure the ball, right? So catching the bag ain't the same as securing the bag and holding on to the bag. So securing the well, right? So let's go back to Michael Johnson and whatever mysterious billionaire screwed him. I think they screwed him. I think this poor guy was trying to do the right thing. I don't know who his financial advisors were. But I can tell you what I probably would have said to him. Again, I'm armchair quarterback, and I ain't nothing but a guy here just running his mouth. But I'm armchair quarterbacking this, and I'm gonna tell you exactly what I would have said. Is I would have said, look, your reputation is what's gonna make these athletes sign this contract. They're doing this because they trust you. They're not doing this because they trust this billionaire. They're doing this because they trust you. And so that means that if this guy doesn't come through in his commitment, it's not going to be he's not going to be the one that's embarrassed. He's a billionaire, so he became a billionaire because he's good at securing the bag. He doesn't dump his money down into failing businesses and flush it down the toilet when he knows that that money's going to disappear. So if this starts looking bad, he's going to bail on you because that's what billionaires understand. They understand collecting the bag, securing the bag, protecting the bag. They protect the ball. So you're the billionaire. You're like, yeah, this is a great idea, Michael. Let's go do it. Blah blah blah. And Michael says, okay, well, you don't have to make a commitment. Just sign a term sheet. Great. So you sign the term sheet. Yeah, yeah. I'll come up with the money. And then you see that this business is failing. You see that people are not as interested as you thought. The demand is not there. Well, you're going to back out. I mean, if you have not given him any money, if you have not made any legal commitments, all you did was say, hey, bro, let's go get it, man. Let's go do it. And he's willing to go put himself out there on that branch. Then a lot of wealthy people would have done the same thing. They say, I'm not dumping my money into a losing business. I'm not doing that. Right. So the way to respond to that would be um, obvious, right? I'm good, but just in case it's not clear, let me explain it to you. I had that conversation with this guy named Kanye West, and Kanye was asking me to put my credibility on the line to help him with something. And I talked to somebody about it, and I said, well, Kanye wants me to do this, and I know he's got some money, and I know that he can help us get some other stuff done, but I don't know if I really want to do this because he's a risky asset. He's very volatile. I don't know what to expect from this guy. He was all over the place. And so what we came up with was a plan. We said, okay, so we'd be willing to help him, but we're gonna have to make sure that he's got skin in the game. They call this. There's a whole theory around. There's research papers written about this in an area called lemon theory. Lemon theory kind of says if I'm going to war with you, if I'm going to battle with you, I better know that you're right next to me with your gun out too. You're not sending me to war to get shot up and have bullet holes in my body while you're sitting back in your living room with a remote controller. I'm not doing that for you. Like these politicians, these politicians who are very happy to send your child off to die in a meaningless war. But when you ask them, hey, would you send your child to war? They're like, oh no, not my son. Well, why not? Why my son but not your son? That don't make no sense. That Michael Moore, shout out to him. He went to DC and he asked all the congressmen hey, we have this form here where you can sign your child up for the draft. Would you like to? They were all like, oh, well, I'm not doing that.